short-term storage, long-term storage. So both type of storage are there, which are very important, very essential in this business. So what is the objective of storage? The first objective is preserve the freshness of produce to a degree that makes them acceptable to the customer as freshly harvested crop. If you are storing something, it does not mean that you will store and produce if it will deteriorate in storage. So that is not the objective. We are storing and we are investing money in storage so that its freshness is preserved to a degree that makes them acceptable to the customer as freshly harvested produce. Like we are storing grapes, we can store for 3 months. But if we will store grapes during season when you are eating grapes, it is fresh and sweet and tasty and firm. But after 3 months, we store, and after 3 months when you remove from storage, if it is becomes soft, shivered, pulpy, spotted, will you eat? No. You will only eat if after 3 months you will get this almost same grape what you kept. So the objective of storage is to preserve the freshness of produce to a degree that makes them acceptable to the customer as freshly harvested crop. Second objective is to satisfy a regular, continuous demand outside of the regular season of production. As I already told you, there is a demand of every product throughout the year. Certain item is not grown like potato, not grown throughout the year. In the North India, potato is grown only for 2 months, 3 months. But country required potato round the year. In different region, potato storage growing timing are different. But even then, it is not, you cannot get fresh potato around the year. So you have to store that. So this is the second objective, to satisfy a regular continuous demand outside of the regular season of the production. To sell the produce when there is no season. Third is provide a degree of price stabilization of produce. If storage is not there, then there will be issue of price. You know very well that sometimes there is a scarcity of the produce in the market and price increases steeply. Because there is a demand and supply. There is a population in India and they have to eat particular item and some quantity is fixed. This much is required to cater the requirement of 130 crore people. But if demand is there and supply is not there, production is less, or the produce is stored but it deteriorated, then availability will be question mark, then price will go up. When price will go up, many people are not able to buy that. They will buy alternate things to meet that price. The people who are rich, who are having money, they will buy, others may not buy. So to make a stabilization in the price, storage is essential. Why lakhs of ton onion is stored? Why lakhs of ton potato is stored? It does not mean that government or other people like that. Nobody wants to store. If produce is available around the year, nobody will store. Storage is not required. It is a compulsion. If government will not store wheat is grown in the month of March, April, and the entire year you have to use that. If it is not available, then price will be increased. So stabilization in price is a third objective. Fourth is to provide as near to a year-round supply of the staple commodity produce as possible. So around the year to make the availability restored. There is a statement here, standard of freshness of produce leaving storage are measure of the level of success achieved during the storage period. Yesterday we discussed what is a performance measurement of transportation or packing. Same way, if you want to measure the performance of storage, then the standard of freshness of produce leaving storage are measure of the level of success achieved during the storage period. The quality which we removed from the storage will tell you the performance of storage, whether storage conditions were good or no. That determine that. Maximum storage life of vegetables can only be achieved by storing undamaged produce at the lowest temperature tolerable to the crop. Yesterday also I explained that you cannot store anything which is damaged. You can only store the produce which is undamaged, which is good quality, not having any blemishes or any visual defect or internal defect. And at the temperature which is tolerable to that crop. All temperature is not tolerable to any particular crop. You cannot store brinjals at 0 degree. Brinjal required 8 degree. You cannot store carrot at 8 degree. Carrot requires 0 degree. So that temperature is tolerable. If you will not store at tolerable temperature, then produce will deteriorate and symptoms like chilling injury, freezing injury, heat injury may develop. Other statement, storage can never improve the condition of vegetable crop, with the exception of bulb onion. Storage at best will only slow temporarily the process of deterioration, and it is waste of time and money to store the